Between 18 and 25, everyone is on the same level. But after 25, you see people go up and up and up. If you are not one of these men, it's super hard on you. You will be depressed seeing all these guys race ahead of you, and you will give up. If you're between 18 and 25, you need to watch this video because it will change your life. If you're in your 20s and you think that you have all the time in the world to lock in the grind, but the truth is, you don't. Once you get into your 20s, time flies by. And this is the number one mistake I see young guys like you making. Wasting your time. As you watch this video, you're probably feeling a little lost in life and nervous about the future. And that's okay, because that's the point of this video. 18 to 25 is such an important timeline for young men. I call it the male opportunity. Now, even though it might not feel like it now, this window gives you the greatest opportunity to become anything you want in life. You can reach the top 1% of men. You can get a girlfriend. You can travel the world, make friends, find your purpose, and do what you want to do for a living. But only if you do the right thing and make progress during the male opportunity timeline. If you don't take advantage of this timeline, you will absolutely fuck your life up. Imagine being a miserable old man, working a low-paying job he hates for about 40 years, scrolling through social media and being reminded every day of the life he'd rather be living. The life he'd have if he took advantage of the male opportunity, if he worked hard. It's time you start giving a fuck about your life. Lock in, grind, and set yourself up for an amazing life. Now, when you're still a teenager, getting good grades, going to uni, and doing a sport will put you at the top of the food chain. Nobody your age is really accomplishing anything, so the bar is super low. When the bar is super low, it always feels like everyone is moving at the same pace. No one's making that much progress. Whilst you're still in school, the guys ahead of you are getting better results in math tests. They're slightly faster than you in a sprint. They score more goals than you. But they can't skip ahead in life. You're all stuck at the exact same level, the same status. None of you are working, no one's starting a business or is famous or anything. Everyone is going at the same pace. Every guy is skinny and broke, wasting their times playing video games. All of them have the same addictions as you and face the same problems. Most of those guys can't get girls, they don't have muscles, and they don't have a nice car. They spend too much time scrolling on social media, jacking off, playing video games, and wasting their time. But just think of how much progress you could make if you stopped doing all those bad habits and instead started doing the good habits. You put the hours you waste towards what you actually want to accomplish in life. You replace scrolling with creating content. You replace watching porn with going to the gym. You replace playing video games with reading books. You start meditating, praying, and trying to start a business. You finally start taking control over your life. This is how you make progress and become successful. Stop wasting your time and start going after your goals. Now, you've been told by your parents, society, and just plain idiots that when you're 18 to 25, this is the time to have fun, to party, and that's when you peak in life. And after that, you get a 9-to-5 job, you get a mortgage, you get a girl that you don't even really like, and then life is over. Well, this is what your life will be like if you follow the advice of spending these productive years just wasting your time partying and your main goal is having fun. However, if you take advantage of this huge opportunity, your life will actually get better after 25. You'll have more muscle, you'll be smarter, you'll be richer, you'll be able to travel more and experience life more. But that's only if you lock in and grind during these years to set you up to live your dream life. You have to ask yourself, am I going to sacrifice 5 years of working hard so I can live my dream life where I do what I want to do, where I can actually have financial freedom, where I can work on something that actually is meaningful to me and not have a boss that just shouts at me for the next 50 years? Or am I going to have fun for the next 5 years so I can spend the next 50 working a low-paying job I hate? The choice is yours. Now, if you follow me and choose to sacrifice your fun for the next few years, you hit the gym harder than friggin' last time, you work hard on scaling a business, and you just improve yourself, you will see fantastic results, but it will take time. You may notice the changes quickly. You'll feel happier, more productive, more positive. You'll be jacked and attractive and be able to become financially free. If you focus on self-improvement, it's a guaranteed certainty that your life will improve a lot. However, it will take other people much longer to notice it. You may see gains after going to the gym for only a month, but it may take your friends 6 months to actually point out that you've been gaining muscles. You may start earning money on a business and be able to become financially free, but people will only notice when you're actually able to quit your 9-to-5 job and focus on your business 100%. You may start getting subscribers on your YouTube channel slowly, but people will only really take notice when you get like 10,000 subscribers. When the results of your work become undeniable, that's when people will notice it. But before that, when they can just push it off, because they don't really want to acknowledge that you're racing ahead of them, that you're getting ahead of them, until it's literally undeniable that you are ahead and have made a lot of progress. Other people are also so focused on their own lives that they'll only notice how your life changes after you've already made huge amounts of progress to your life, which can take years. If you start self-improvement, you build a business, grow a YouTube channel, and you start doing that between the ages of 18 and 20, it'll probably take you until you're at least 25 for people to actually start noticing a huge change in your life. When you can afford to quit your job, when you can travel the world and earn more than 99% of the world's working from a laptop wherever you want, where you can afford your dream car and a nice place, where you can afford to have kids at a much younger age than everyone else, which means that whilst they have kids and have to send them off to a preschool where they have someone else's wife look after them, instead you can actually, if you want to play with your kids, you can take the day off working, or you could work during the night. You have the freedom to do that. Whilst everyone else is living check to check, stressed out, ruining their mental health, and has to work for the next couple decades on a job that they most likely hate, you'll be able to enjoy the results of your work because you chose to work more than them, harder than them, starting from 18 going to 25. Everyone around you starts focusing on their life once they turn 25. This is when they finally decide they have to stop messing around, they have to climb the corporate ladder, get a mortgage, and now they can focus. However, even then, they still have fucked up mental health and addictions, so they can't even focus properly. They don't know what deep work is, they just do shallow work, which means they only do 1 to 2 hours of productive work a day, even though they're in the office for 8 hours. They go home and they spend their whole life watching porn, watching TV, and taking drugs. Even then, once they start becoming focused, they're still not focused. They are still taking it easy. So if you can lock in and start grinding 5 to 7 years before everyone even starts doing it, whilst improving your mental health, improving your productivity, just think of how much progress you can make over them. It's a certainty that you'll be so much further ahead of everyone else if you can just put in the work on improving yourself and building now. Most people, if you're 20 or 18 or whatever, just think all your friends, all the people your same age are only going to start in 5 years. They're only going to start. That's when their mind going, okay, maybe I should start taking life a bit seriously now. So if you can start it from now, if you can start making progress tomorrow, the first year of that, you could just fuck around, make mistakes, and you'd still be further ahead of them. It could take you 2 years to finally become successful, and you'd still be 3 years ahead of everyone else. Just think of that. If you start when you're 20 and everyone else starts at 25, I believe there's a 100% chance that as long as you keep with it and you keep working hard, there's no doubt that you'll be ahead of them by the time you hit 30, 40. And you can live your dream life whilst they are depressed, stressed, and worried about the future because they can't pay off their car payments or whatever. If you focus on self-improvement now, you build your body, your business, your mentality, by 25, you'll be so far ahead of everyone else. And by the time you're 30, you'll be free from constraint. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to what the government tells you to do. You don't have to listen to what politics, what your friends, what your family. You can do and live your life however you want. Whilst everyone else is stuck working for a jackass boss who's just bossing them around every day, making their life hell for the next 40 years. This is the beauty of self-improvement and entrepreneurship. You can take over control of your life and actually make progress with your life and actually use your life meaningfully. I don't believe that God put us on this earth to work in an accounting firm for 40 years of our life and then retire and sit and watch TV all day. I don't believe that was the point of our existence. I think it's a deeper thing. So if you work now, you can get all the work done out of the way by the time before people even start considering it. Basically, you can get the money problem out of the way, which means you can spend the rest of your life trying to find the meaning in it. Using your money, using your gifts, using your time and energy towards a meaningful purpose that will give your life meaning and also improve the lives of people around you. If by the time you're 25, 30 years old, if you can build a business that's profitable, that you don't need to spend 12 hours a day working on it, that means you can focus your life on having kids. You can focus it on charity. You can focus it on cleaning up rubbish. Whatever meaningful purpose that you think life has, you can then devote your life to that. Just think of how much fulfillment and satisfaction you'll get from doing that, rather than you're 30 years old and, okay, I've got another 40 years ahead of me working in this accounting firm or working in front on Excel spreadsheets, and that's all I gotta look forward to for the next 40 years. Oh, but I can take a vacation every year for a week. That's what I gotta look forward to. It's just depressing. So just put in the work and grind now. And even then, you can still have fun between the ages of 18 and 25. You can still go out, you can still drink, you can still have fun. But just make self-improvement, make growing, make building your main focus, your main purpose. Now, thank you for watching. If you want to start making progress towards your goals and start actually building the dream life that I've told you about in this video, subscribe to the channel to learn all about self-improvement. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.